Hi, my name is Katy Reyes Barbosa, and me and my team we're going to present the evidence called Listening Between the Lines, Language and Society. So if you slide over there, you will have the first slide, which will be why we talk the way we do. And this is like a kind of a tricky phrase because it involves the first topic that we are going to talk about, which is sociolinguistics. Yay! Based on all the years or semesters that I have cursed, I came to the knowledge that sociolinguistics is a study of that centers their attention on studying the way we talk and why we talk that way, analyzing not only us as a person, as a group, as a society, but also the language and the community that we live in. That's why sociolinguistics, the social life that we live in, and the language, it's like it's intertwined almost. It's like really connects. Like you may be thinking, if it's the study of how we speak and how we interact with others, what does these social problems have to know with sociolinguistics? Like what? Well, basically a lot of sociolinguistics of the study sociolinguists study the way we communicate and stuff like that, like I did say earlier, but also they try to like kind of look for solutions or to understand why social problems occur and why this happens, like maybe poverty, why do we like what does it have in common with society and with our language, and how we can like try and help. So now we have the next slide, which is black and like kind of gray, and it's called the nature of communication, which is language. So yeah, basically language is a way, a system in which people communicate with each other. It could be speak, like a verbal, like written, signed, like in the gift that I have right there. It's like depending of the country that you are or the place that you live in, it's the way that the language will variate. Society, which is the way like the community in that we live in or we interact with, or like certain groups that we are part of. So an example of this, I have here some pictures in the next slide. If you click there, you will have some pictures and you will be able to click on them and like look at them big enough. And we have in the next slide, if you click on it, I don't know what I did, we have linguistic resources. So there, linguistic resources is basically the way we speak differently depending of those social clues, the people that we are interacting with, and of course the language that we are using, trying to communicate. So for example, in the next slide, I have a conversation with a friend that I have since I don't know when, but I met her in a game, so we are really close. And a stranger that I don't really know of, but I tried to get a job from him.
Linguistic variation. It refers to the different ways people speak a language, depending on factors like region, social class, profession, age, or situation. No language is spoken the same way everywhere, and this variation is completely natural. For example, in the United States, some people say soda, while others say pop or soft drink to refer to the same thing. In the UK, the word football refers to what Americans call soccer, but in the United States, football refers to American football. Also, young people may say that's the way to express excitement, while older people may say that's great.
Linguistic varieties
are the different forms of a language that exist. These include dialects, sociolects, registers, and idialects. The dialects are geographical variation that includes difference in pronunciation, vocabulary, and grammar. Sociolects or social variation is a variety of a language used by a particular social group. Factors like education, profession, and social class influence it. Semantic and indexical meaning. Words and phrases can have meaning that are either fixed or depend on context. The semantic meaning or fixed meaning. This is the dictionary version of a word. The meaning of does not change regardless of the situation. For example, tree always refers to a type of plant with a trunk and leaves. For indexical meaning or context-dependent meaning, some words and expressions change meaning depending on who is speaking, where, and when. For example, the word here means different things depending on where the speaker is.
Now I'm going to talk about the next concept is the social network. And basically a social network is a website or app that allows people to connect with each other on a common platform. The other concept is a community of practice. Here is like a group of people who share a common interest and work together to achieve goals. For example, a community of practice is a learning community that acts as a living curriculum. The next one is sociolinguistic identity. Is the study of how language shapes a person's identity, both individually and as a part of a group. It also examines how language use can indicate social status and group membership. The next concept is repertoire. Is basically a person's ability to use a variety of language, dialects, and styles to communicate in different situations. It's a reflection of a person's social, cultural, and educational background. And how is it used? Well, a person's linguistic repertoire is like a personal library with each book representing a specific skill or dialect. And that's it.